What is the best way to move Azure VM disks between storage accounts? Imagine you have a virtual machine running in Microsoft Azure, and you want to change where its disk files are stored. Maybe for better performance or cost savings. How do you do that smoothly? Let's walk through the best way to move Azure Virtual Machine disks between storage accounts. First, you need to stop the virtual machine. This is called deallocating the VM. It's important because the disk files, which are stored as blobs in Azure Blob Storage, can get corrupted if you move them while the VM is running. Stopping the VM ensures the disk files are not in use and safe to move. Next, you'll copy the virtual hard disk files, or VHD blobs, from the current storage account to the new one. You can use tools like AzCopy, which is a command line utility designed for fast data transfer. Azure PowerShell or Azure Command Line Interface are also good options. When copying, you should keep in mind that copying within the same region is faster and cheaper. If you are moving across regions, expect higher costs and longer transfer times. Once the blobs are copied, you need to create managed disks from the copied VHD files in the new storage account. Managed disks are easier to manage and provide better reliability. You can do this through the Azure portal or with Azure CLI commands. This step converts your blob files into managed disks, which can then be attached to virtual machines. After creating the managed disks, you can either attach them to an existing VM or create a new VM that uses these disks. If you want to keep the same VM, detach the old disks and attach the new managed disks. Make sure to set the boot order correctly so the VM boots from the new disks. Finally, start the VM again. Check that everything is working properly and all data is intact. If you had multiple disks, remember to keep the correct disk order by noting the logical unit number mappings before migration. It's also a good idea to consider switching from unmanaged disks to managed disks during this process. Managed disks give you better performance and easier management. If performance is a concern, think about upgrading to premium storage accounts, which offer faster input and output operations. For large disks or multiple VMS, using tools like AzCopy or even Azure Data Box can speed up the migration. Online transfer is best if your network bandwidth allows. Otherwise, offline options like Data Box are useful for big data moves. Security is key. Make sure the destination storage account has proper encryption, access controls, and network restrictions. Distributing disks across different storage accounts can also improve availability and input-output performance. Once the migration is complete and you verify everything works, delete the old VHD blobs from the source storage account to avoid extra costs. This process keeps your data safe, minimizes downtime, and makes sure your virtual machine runs smoothly on the new storage location. Using scripting and automation tools can make this process repeatable and reliable for future migrations.